Sivam is an Italian-owned company that has been present in the petroleum field for over 10 years. In the last few years, thanks to intense engineering studies, Sivam has designed and manufactured PowerLift, a long-stroke hydraulic pumping unit studied to recuperate oil from wells completed with sucker rods. Let's analyze the main advantages of our unit compared to a beam pumping unit. Let's assume we have two identical wells completed with 3.5 inches tubing and a downhole pump with a 2.75 inches diameter. We shall set our PowerLift unit at a speed of 3 strokes per minute with a stroke length of 9 meters. In order to reach the same production rate, the beam pump must be set at 9 strokes per minute with a stroke length of 3 meters. Installation of our PowerLift unit is quick and simple. It can be done in 3 hours without carrying out any civil work. The pump's versatility makes it particularly suitable to be used for well tests, even when the rig is still on location. For the installation of the beam pump instead, a cement slab must be previously laid down, and after that it takes 3 days to complete the installation. Given the size and reduced weight of our unit, it can easily be used offshore. PowerLift weighs less than 3 tons, whereas a beam pump weighs more than 20 tons. Our pumping unit does not have working depth limitations, as there aren't any mechanical mechanisms stressed by the string. Our system can work as deep as the rods permit it to. The beam pump instead can be installed only on wells where the downhole pump is set at 2,000 meters max. The main advantage of the PowerLift is its long stroke up to 360 inches, and therefore the possibility to carry out low-speed pumping. This allows for several significant advantages. The long stroke together with the low pumping speed allows our pumping unit to perform less than half of the cycles that a beam pump equivalent would need to do in order to produce the same quantity of oil. Seeing that the life of downhole equipment is calculated based on the number of cycles, the reduced speed of our pumping unit allows the downhole equipment to be less stressed out, therefore extending its lifespan. The speed of our system can be regulated from 0 to 6 strokes per minute, simply by turning a knob while the unit is operating. This characteristic makes our pump particularly suitable for pumping viscous oil. In order to change the speed on a beam pumping unit instead, it takes 1 day's work with the valve shut down. Another advantage of the long stroke and reduced pumping speed is that the downhole pump works in optimum conditions, increasing its productivity. In fact, the downhole pump that works with our PowerLift unit has a 90% productivity rate, whereas the downhole pump connected to the beam pump has an 80% productivity rate. This allows our unit to produce a greater amount of oil than an equivalent beam pumping unit. While this video was playing, our PowerLift pumping unit has extracted 372 liters of oil, 42 liters more than a beam pumping unit, equal to 13 cubic meters per day. This result was obtained with only 12 strokes instead of the 40.5 strokes needed to obtain the same result from beam pump.